So you had a chance to go around, see some games. Did you like what you saw today?
Yeah, you know, the thing that I really enjoyed, in this camp, more so than the previous ones, is the execution offensively, the effort to execute. That's something that I really enjoyed seeing. I want to see you guys play together as a group, move the ball, communicate with each other, and that's how you really understand the game, understand another level of the game instead of just dribbling around and all that stuff. When you learn how to play, increase your IQ level about the game. So that's really what I enjoyed the most, was kind of walking around and seeing you guys play. I had a song on my face. It was disgusting. I'm gonna gross you guys out, but it's like, it would get so hot in the mask, I start sweating, then I make a move, and then the sweat's literally dripping into my mouth. As I'm making a move, I'm just like, as I'm shooting, it was gross. Absolutely, I couldn't wait to take it off.
They gave you so many nicknames from you. Remember what
Mamba,
Mamba, and everything. I mean, you were playing very well with the mask.
Man, it didn't feel good at all. The strap, it was tough because the strap that had to wear for the mask, the adjustments you try to make one that had a little give to it. It's like just slide on, slide it off. The problem with that is it kept sliding on and off as I'm making moves. So I had to go with the first strap, which was a bigger strap that didn't have any flexibility to it. It was Velcro, so once I strapped it on, it was hard for me to move my head. So I kind of had to keep my head still the whole time.
So did you just get to the point where the nose completely healed when you took it off and stopped playing in it?
I wasn't completely ill, but I mean, it was enough where if I got tapped on it, it wasn't going to fracture me.
Well, hey, you have to play through everything sometimes, and he shows you how to do it. So. He wants to know, are you excited for the Olympics?
Extremely excited. Extremely excited. We just started training camp in a couple days, and I'm looking forward to going over there and represent the country the right way, as LeBron is, as Kevin Durant is, and some of the great players that we have. The beautiful thing about it is that obviously the season is finished. The Heat won, Oklahoma knocked us out. But the beautiful thing about the Olympics is that now we put all that behind and we all unite together. To go out and represent our country the way it should be represented. So I'm really
You played great, but getting ready to go to the Olympics, what's your daily workout like? And this is a question from Zacharias Jackson, by the way. Where's Zacharias? Stand up for us. There he is right there. He wants to know, what is your daily workout like? And what do you still work on to get better or be better than before in the previous seasons?
Well, right now, what I'm doing is really just working on flexibility, just working on conditioning. It's normally at the end of the season, I try to take a break because of the summer, because of the lockouts, the way the season was pushed back. You don't have that window to really take a break. You got to transition right into USA basketball. So I've been staying on the leg somewhat, but doing conditioning and doing flexibility things and trying to stay as healthy as possible. So I can then play the Olympics and then go right into the next season. So it's going to be a long summer and a long season, but what I'm doing right now, hopefully, will prepare me for the Olympics and the test. Now, actually, I shouldn't. Next year at camp, we should make that like a mandatory thing where we have everybody stretch. If I had to go back in time and do it over again, I would definitely stretch before everything that I do. So I never stretch. You just get out, you just roll the basketball out, you just go out and play. But that's something you actually should definitely include in camp. I know the trainers are all happy about that. It is really so true. And my father used to tell me that all the time when I was a young knucklehead and I never listened to my pops. In hindsight, I should have, because he was right. Stretching is such a huge key. Absolutely, as many sports as I possibly can. Just because I enjoy watching great athletes do what people just seem to think to be impossible. And I enjoy that. I enjoy talking to them. I enjoy, kind of hearing their stories and how they got to this point and how they train and all these sorts of things. It's a fascinating topic. So I encourage everybody here, if you're going to watch the Olympics, don't just watch the major sports. Don't just sit around and watch basketball and soccer and all that stuff. But watch watch other sports as well. Watch other sports as well. For anything, just to give the athletes the just due. You know what I mean? So we've been training for years and years to go out there and put on a good show for you guys. So I encourage everybody to kind of watch as many sports as you can. You also learn things as well from other fields.
We know you love soccer. Messi, am I right? He's your favorite.
He's the best.
Yeah, he's the best. One of your favorites. What about American football? Who's your favorite American football team?
American favorite soccer player is Dempsey. He's had a tremendous year in the Premier League. He can really put USA soccer players on the map in terms of being able to perform in Europe, perform at the highest level. Beckham's a good friend of mine. I support him all the time as well. So in terms of favorite soccer team, it's got to be the Galaxy. But our USA soccer women, does anybody here follow our USA women's soccer? Yeah, you guys really need to get in line with that, man. They're the best in the world. Women's soccer team are the best soccer team in the world. Between Amy Wambach, Hope Solo, and Alice Morgan. What they're going to do in this year's Olympics, it's going to be pretty spectacular.
You'll be out there watching.
Yeah, they're about to give it to them.
Yeah.
To years and years and years of absolute misery.
He's from Philadelphia, is his hometown, so
he was all the way.
All right, okay. All right, here, let's go on to our next question. And this is from Stephen Yu from the Huskies in the Pac-10. Stephen Yu, where are you at? Stephen is right here. All right. And Stephen wants to know, what motivates you to work so hard after all of your success?
That's a great question. It's hard to really put a finger on it. I was really tired at the end of this whole season. Just disappointed and upset at the loss and stuff. And body's just tired. Once you lose, the season's over. Everything just kind of comes out. You know what I mean? Because you're not holding on to that energy anymore, right? So everything just kind of release everything. You just realize how tired you are. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this anymore, man. This whole training and stuff, I need to take some time and the Olympics, and I'm tired. And I'm just sitting at home, and then a couple of days go by, I start getting the itch to get out and work out. I'm like, nah, I don't know. And a week goes by, I'm like, I'm ready to get out and do something, ready to work out, ready to train, and then all of a sudden it just came right back, and next thing I know, I'm full board again. And so I'm not really sure where it comes from. I think it comes from the passion, the love of the sport, and it has to come from there, because it can't come from anything else. It can't come from fame, it can't come from fortune, it can't come from anything. It has to come from love. This is 17 years, it's going to be 17 years for me, so the only way you get to that point is if you sincerely have a passion for it.
17 years.
Which is crazy. I remember my first year, this is crazy, because my first year in the NBA, my first training camp, I was 18 years old, we had training camp in Hawaii. And I'd never been to Hawaii in my life, only seen it on TV or something. So I get to the hotel room and I'm hungry. I don't know what to do, I call room service, and, they bring up some cereal, right? I'm like, all right, come on, eat cereal, it's all good. And they give me the little receipt to sign, and I look at the price of it. There's literally like 4 of those boxes of cereal, $45. I was like, yo, take this back. take it back, man. I'll walk right down to Barnes and I got me some cereal on my own. This is crazy. But I remember that like it was yesterday. It's funny.
We are 17 years. Still one of the best in the game. The best in the game.
Appreciate it.
The best. It's just amazing to talk about how you felt tired and, the injuries that you've had, the wrist, the knee. You are still putting in work.
Appreciate it.
Second in the league in scoring. We all know if he would have played that game, he would have led the league in scoring. But just great perseverance and just determination. That was a good question. Great question. Okay. Italian, Spanish, and English. So he's bilingual. So when you play against the last Olympics, are you talking trash in other languages or?
Oh yes, of course. I try to learn as many languages as I can, so when we're playing against you, kind of surprise them a little bit.
This is Ricardo Fonseca from the Spurs.
Fonseca in Italia. All right, so he basically asked, how's my upbringing in Italy? How's my childhood in Italy? Where is he?
Where's Ricardo Fonseca? There he is, right there.
Good question. So my upbringing in Italy was great. I mean, we moved over there when I was 6 years old, and it was great. I mean, I started first grade in an Italian school. I still have a great amount of friends that are still over there in Italy that I keep in contact with, and I mean, that was my first home. You know, so growing up over there was a great experience for me, and yeah, I mean, I loved every minute of it. It's tough for me growing up over there. I didn't really appreciate the beauty of where I was growing up, and now looking back, I can really appreciate everything that growing up overseas taught me. Most of the time, even when I get mad, I lose my cool, I'm able to bring myself right back to center, bring myself right back to that place where I can focus in on the job that needs to be done. So, I mean, it's tough to really keep your composure at all times throughout the course of the game. It's always a work in progress when you're trying to learn how to do that, you know. But when that happens, you have to, okay, let it go, move on to the next play, and just leave that play behind.
All right, good question.
I think Jerry West. Does everybody here know who Jerry West is? Thank goodness, thank goodness. I was about to add like an NBA history class next year. You guys didn't know who Jerry West was. So Jerry West told me one time, he had a lot of struggles throughout his career in the NBA Finals. And when I was really, really young, I was 19. We sat down and had a great conversation. He said, I feel like in my career, my mental approach was, I was afraid to win. And that mental aspect, he believes is something that limited his ability to play freely on the big stage. He said, don't be afraid to win. Don't be afraid of that success. And I think that was something that really stuck with me from the age of 19 till now.
For those that don't really understand, like being afraid to win, explain that a little deeper. But as far as what does it take?
It's a lot of levels that come along with being successful, and sometimes it scares people. Sometimes, being able to step up to that level, and all of a sudden having that level become what people expect from you. That's a whole nother pressure. Now, it's easy to perform and play at that level, but people don't expect that from you. But now when people are expecting you to do that, and sometimes you kind of want to shrink to that, and not step up to that and create that level of expectation. And he said, just embrace that, and go for it. And the first championship felt, it's just a certain level of excitement, and also kind of like a relief, because there was so much pressure on us to finally win the championship after years of being swept in the playoffs and so forth. So the first one was kind of like, yes, the monkey off your back. The second one was like, the first one wasn't a fluke. The first championship we won, we didn't go through San Antonio to do it. They would have defended the champs. The second one, we went through San Antonio. So that was more like a statement. The third one was a historical thing where it was like, we just did something that only one other team has done in recent history, the Chicago Bulls, who did it twice. And then to start the loop over again, winning against Orlando was just a big sigh of relief for me personally, because everybody said I couldn't do it. I couldn't lead the team back to the championship, get to the ultimate level. And then the Boston one was just like, how the heck did you win this game? that was kind of that felt like kind of disbelief. I went down 17 points to 4 future Hall of Famers. How in the world did this just happen?
And for those that don't know, he has 5, right? 5 championships. He wants more cookies, he said a couple years ago.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Still hungry.
I was 9 years old. I started playing when I was 2, so I was that we used to have in Italy. It was in a small town up in the mountains called Cotignano. And it was in a championship game. And I remember like it was yesterday, man. I dribbled right, and I just pulled up, shot a jumper, man, right from the elbow, which is it's funny because that kind of became like, I shoot all my game winners. But yeah, I just pulled up, just took the shot from the elbow and knocked it down and wound up winning the championship game. That was the first time I ever hit a game winner.
Which one stands out the most? You have one that you're just like, man, that one I hit. I mean, you've hit so many. But
yeah, the one this year, just kind of like it seemed like a meaningless regular season game against the Hornets. But that game winner that I hit was the best one because that game I literally could not make a shot. Not one. I mean, has anybody here seen that game? Dude, it was like, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what I finished. I know I went 0 for 17 to start the game. 0 for 17. Like, you know how bad that is? 0 for 17. Like, you can feel it in the arena. Like, the shot goes up, and like, and then it got to the point where I was wide open. I got the ball, and people in the crowd were like, no! I said, man, what? Man, I'm shooting this thing, man. You crazy? So when I took that last shot and I made it, it was kind of like, thank you, Jesus. The ball finally went in at the right time. Thank you.
And that goes back into, what Jerry West told you too.
Yeah.
Not being afraid to be successful.
Yeah, you gotta have confidence in yourself. You gotta have faith in yourself. You have to push yourself to beyond what you believe is possible. Because I honestly didn't think I was going to make a shot the entire game. But you kind of have to push yourself to see what you can do. And that had never happened to me before, ever, my entire basketball career. And so, once you kind of flip the perspective of what's going on, so this is exciting. This has never happened to me before. I want to see if I can figure my way through this and figure out a way to turn this thing around. So once you look at it from that perspective, then you become more engaged, you become more excited about the moment that you're in. The moment becomes fun, even though you're going through like this horrible game. So to say that sounds kind of crazy, but that's what I was thinking. Coming up, and takes care of me, this, that, and the other. And the big trick, the secret really is he has to keep it trimmed every 2-3 days. Because I can't grow the fro like I used to. You know what I'm saying? So, you go like, if I go like a week, 2 weeks, this, that, and the other, and I start getting like the little things that just ain't growing in no more like it used to. You guys know what I'm talking about up there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know I can see up there. You know what I mean? My eyes right. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. So I got to keep it fresh. I got to keep it low. And yeah, that's how it is. I got the goatee out because this is my training mountain man, caveman look. I get this look when I go into my training mode. So.
All right, good job. Question.
It's my favorite part. Is just walking around and you guys have questions and you just come up to me and just talk to me and just fire questions away. That's the part that I really enjoy the most. And I just feel like I'm one of you guys. Just walking around. This is home. This is home for you guys. It's home for me. And after so many years of doing the camp, you just become one big family. That's the best part to me is walking around, just interacting with you guys. You guys have questions. We kind of explain concepts to you all, and then kind of seeing the light go off and say, "Oh, okay, now I get it. I got it. I see it." That's the best part.
I saw you earlier talking to one of the bigger kids over here, and you were, showing him something with his feet. And what were you exactly teaching?
He had a question about, how do you determine where to go when you catch the ball in the post? How do you know which direction to go? It's kind of broken down to in terms of feeling the defender, using different angles to offset the defender. Looking at the defender's foot position and seeing what angles you can take from that point of view. So, but things like that, that's what I really enjoy the most personally at these games. I mean, it's one is always the staple, is to always believe in yourself, which seems kind of like something that everybody says, but when you reach that moment of truth where you really doubt yourself, that's when you really have to believe in yourself. Like the game I just talked about, where I was 0 for 17. That you really have to have that inner belief to say, you know what, I might fail, I might succeed, but I gotta try. You know what I mean? You have to believe in yourself, you have to continue to push. And the second thing, which is just as important, is you have to pay attention to the details. You gotta pay attention to the details. I don't care if you want to be an NBA basketball player, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be whatever it is, you want to be an entrepreneur, start your own business. You have to pay attention to the details, because the details trip people up all the time. You know what I mean? You really have to center in on those. So I think those two things are probably the most important.
All right, great questions. Always great answers. Kobe's leaving later this week.
Yeah.
Training camp to bring home the gold.
Yes, sir.
Second Olympics.
Yes.
Did you ever play for the USA when you were?
No, this is my first ever experience playing for USA was the Olympics in 2008.
Okay.
And yeah, and the trash talking has already begun.
Here we go.
Because I called my good friend Howard Saul a couple days ago, and I asked him if he was training and working out. He said, yeah, I'm training, I'm working now. I said, it's good, man. We got to get that championship back next year. He's like, yeah, we got to do that. I said, oh, and also you have to make sure you get ready for that silver medal. He didn't like that very much.
Sure he did. There we go. Let's give it up for